I'm here with Fernando, that is currently on studio recording a song for Festival da Canção, and composer and writer Nuno Feist, which is a veteran for Festival da Canção. Let's start. Like, the first question is for Fernando. We have a few time to do this interview. The first question I have is, why did you accept this invitation? Why did you took this ride in Festival da Canção and possibly Eurovision?
Because Nuno is the best composer in Portugal.
Oh, thank you.
And it's a very important act in my life. So I want to win again. So.
Did you know him before?
What?
Before Festival da Canção, did you know him? Were you friends already?
Yeah. He's the best composer in Portugal, so I knew it.
Oh, thank you. Am I paying you to say this?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you can reply, Nuno, if you want. You can reply as well. So.
Yeah. After what he just said, I mean, what can I say? The best singer in Portugal, the voice of Portugal, a voz de Portugal, saying I'm the best composer. What can I say? I'm speechless.
Great that you touched on the subject of the voice Portugal. Of course, everyone knows Fernando was already on X Factor. As part of a duo, and then he tried again for The Voice, and he won. The Voice is the voice of Portugal. What do you think your experience in these talent shows will help you out with Festival da Canção and Eurovision if you win it?
Won The Voice Portugal. It was very important in my career.
Yeah.
And I want new stuffs. I want. A new challenge, and I want to win with Nuno because he was on the Eurovision. ¿Cuántos años?
Oh, too many years. I've been going for it too many years. But I love it.
Since 1994, 1995?
Well, first time was 1985.
1985,
I went singer in 85 as a composer in 95.
That's...
Yeah, he didn't know I sang.
This is many years ago, yeah. And going back to you, Nuno, of course you're a veteran in Festival da Canção. What's your aim for this year? What's in store for us?
Well, my aim is the same as every year, is to do the best possible and the best possible team I have and win, basically, and represent my country. I'd love to represent my country. I'd be so proud to represent my country and bring back the best possible score for Portugal. That's my dream and my aim every time I compete.
So the next question is for both of you. Any of you can answer the question. What is the type of the song for this year's competition? What can you reveal to us? I know you can't reveal much because of rules by the broadcaster, but what can you tell us about the song?
It's
Portuguese blood.
Yeah, it's Portuguese blood. It's something people would never expect to hear Fernando sing.
Yeah.
But it fits him like a glove.
We're curious. That's saying something. We're curious. And the other question is, no one was expecting Fernando to be chosen by you first, and then to compete in Festival da Canção, especially.
But why do you let me ask you a question now?
Ask me a question. Go.
Why weren't you expecting me to go with Fernando? I only work with the best voices.
I think people have a preconception of what you usually, or the way you usually approach Festival da Canção, and I think people don't connect Fernando or his voice or the style he presented in the talent shows he was in with the type of songs you write. So that's probably the most challenging thing when you told me Fernando was the singer. I wasn't expecting it because it especially in my head didn't fit his style with yours, but I can see something experimental coming from this partnership, and I have huge expectations. As many of people now that know that Fernando is a singer. Of course, we're recording this interview 2 weeks earlier, but we're only revealing it now. But
one thing, I write all my songs for the particular singer, and I saw Fernando on The Voice singing his the Adele song in the Blind Prova Cega.
Yeah.
And I knew then that was the voice. And then so I constructed the music for that voice, but with my style. And I remember phoning him up and saying, look, I don't know if you know who I am. And Nuno Feist, and he said, what, the Nuno Feist? And I said, well, yeah, I think there's only one. It's me, yeah, it's me.
That's probably the reaction I had when you called me. Yes, Nuno Feist, yeah, the Nuno Feist.
Yeah, it's not the. I mean, I'm just a person. I just write music. I do my job, you do yours, and you do. Oh, thank you. And you do your job, guys, really well. And William and David do an amazing job as well. So we're all people at the end of the day, and we all have one common thing: is we're passionate for Eurovision and to make a good act. And I remember phoning him up and saying, "Look, I saw your thing in The Voice. I have a gut feeling you're going to win it, and I have a gut feeling you're going to say yes to my invitation, and I have a gut feeling you're going to win the song contest." And I have a gut feeling that, who knows, you might even bring the best score for Portugal. I don't know, I mean, who knows?
That's the aim.
Who knows?
The aim.
That's the aim, yeah.
So the next question is probably as well for both of you, but I don't know if Fernando can answer that better. The language rule in Portugal was on for so many years. Composers only could write in Portuguese and perform in Portuguese and present the song in Eurovision in Portuguese. Do you think the language rule drop, or in other words, composers being able to write in any language they want and present their song in any language they want, is best for the contest? Or do you think musical is a universal language, and the lyrics or the language in which you're singing the song isn't that important?
In my case, I want to sing in Portuguese because it's my language, and I want to represent my country with the language that I speak and that I talk with people. So I win with my language, or I want to be the best act in Portugal in Eurovision. So I need to win Festival da Canção first. So
and you need to win it with a good song. That's the thing. That's missing from Portugal, I think. And I think Nuno can bring that to the table. A modern, unique song with a great singer, and boom. I think that's enough.
Well, I mean, a lot of people say that some of my music is old-fashioned. I use this thing, old-fashioned. And I've referred in a couple of interviews, and I'd like to say it again here. You had a song winning 2 years ago, which was completely old-fashioned, but in my opinion, fantastically done, which is Rise Like a Phoenix.
Yes.
Rise Like a Phoenix is James Barry, the composer. The orchestration is very John Barry, not James Barry, John Barry, very 1960s, 70s Bond orchestration, and it was magnificent. It was not old-fashioned, it's timeless.
It was very James Bond, it was very James Bond-ish.
But it's timeless. James Bond from the 70s, but nobody said it was old-fashioned.
So I think because James Bond and that kind of style is timeless, like you're saying.
I mean, people have a knack of putting labels on music, and I'm so against putting labels on music. For me, a song or music is either good or bad, and even the good or bad is debatable because it's down to the personal opinion of each one. I might like stuff you guys don't like, and vice versa. That doesn't make it who's right. Nobody's right. We just have to support everything and everybody.
The same way, yeah. You think that's what's missing in Portugal? Proper support, not only from the broadcaster, but proper support from the Eurofans, from the community.
I hate to say this, there are Eurofans and there are Eurofanatics.
Yeah.
And I mean, a fanatic, you're an extremist. As a fanatic, you're an extremist. And a lot of people now with Facebook and social media, it's so easy to hide behind a computer and just write what the hell they want, because they're not saying it face to face. I mean, face to face, if somebody told me half the stuff they type on the internet, I don't think they would, because it's just so downright rude. And all we're doing here is we're doing our job to the best we can. You either like it or you hate it. But if you hate it, you don't have to be aggressive. And I think, yeah, we do lack the support sometimes because, as we're all aware, we haven't got the ideal conditions to be an artist in Portugal, full stop. We are Portuguese, we have our own style. Please do not rip our identity and make us do stuff from other countries. We're not other countries, we are Portugal. Let's keep what's ours. Because what's ours is good, and it's genuine from the heart.
About the staging, what can you tell us? I know you have some surprises on your sleeve. What can you tell us? What can you reveal us?
Only tell you one thing. Only one thing. He's singing.
And that's it.
That's all I'm going to tell you.
I think that's enough. I really think that's enough. That's enough.
No, because I love chatting to you guys, and we'll do this again when we can speak about more. Because right now, all joking aside, we are still working with RTP because we are bound by the contract I have that they have to have an input on the staging as well. So it's not fair for me to say I'm going to go down one way, and then RTP say, well, we want to go down the other way, and then all of a sudden we're back to square one. So I'm a bit bound to what RTP, the broadcaster, want to do as well.
I want to say thanks for the support and for the likes on my Facebook, on my Instagram, all that stuffs. And I want to say to them, keep with me and stay with me and with Nuno. We are working for the best act Portuguese in Eurovision. The first, where else?
I think it's good you're aiming for first place, because we never aim for first place. So it's really good for someone to be ambitious enough to go for the first place.
In my opinion, we need to keep a positive mind. So.
You want him to sing now?
Yeah, no.
He's not going to sing the song from the festival, okay? I warn you. Not the song from the
festival. Sing it. It's secret.
Nah.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move.
That the fangirls will love that. The fangirls will love that.
It's enough.
Thank you for the time spent being here.
Thank you.
For the fans.
Bye.
Watching.
Take care. Bye.